Hi, welcome to another edition of the Gray Area. So nothing new to report on the budget. It is still late. It was due April 1st, and we are governing by paralysis right now. So we are on our third extender, which is basically continuing resolution, continuing legislation to fund government as it stands. It's just a maintenance legislation that allocates money. So don't know when this logjam is going to be broke. Governor's got her positions, legislature has their positions, and the two sides do not want to seem to meet on it. Talk also about A141, which was a legislation to ban Zyn pouches. So that's my little pouch right here. It's not my pouch, but I have it. So just as an example, and those are nicotine pouches that are used. Initially, I was for the ban. We had a lot of business council type memos that were opposed to the ban, and not really a lot from public health on that. But however, there's a lot of concern that if we take it off the market and we ban it, then it is going to go to a black market situation. And when it goes to a black market situation, then it's about the integrity of what's in these pouches. And the other thing is the business community feels, and the many different organizations that represent the business community feel that it's more appropriate for them to vet the purchase within their stores or wherever, that they have a higher bar to order to regulate the use of this. So we'll see. It was pulled from the committee because there was strong opposition to ban it, not just on the Republican side, but on the Democratic side as well. So my understanding is the chair gave it a 6-month reprieve before she would allow reintroduction of that bill. So we'll see what happens. Final note on Sackets Harbor, and I will be very clear. I appreciate the community's advocacy. I appreciate their desire to rally and to be heard and to exercise free speech and all of that. However, let me just say, this was a criminal investigation. It involved children as potential victims or subjects or material witnesses to what is potentially a horrendous crime. So law enforcement does their job regardless of any outside influence. Regardless of rallies, regardless of any protest or anything along that line, law enforcement will do their job, and they should, because if law enforcement is expected to change directions based on protest, then we would have a lawless society. So hats off to law enforcement for doing the right thing, for protecting the children, and hats off to the community for protesting and exercising their free speech. It was a great week for visitors. So the first things first, we had the Lafargeville Lady Red Knights here. They are Class D state champions. They are league champions. They are playoff champions. They are sectional champions, and now they are state champions. They had a 22-2 record this year. They beat Chateaugay in the semifinal at the states. They went on to beat Northville for the state championship. And it was a great season for them. They are a tremendous group of young athletes. It was great to have them in the Capitol. We toured them, we talked to them, we introduced them on the floor. We did everything that we could to roll out the red carpet for the Red Knights. And congratulations to the Lady Red Knights on a spectacular basketball season. So Wednesday was West Point Day in the Capitol. It's always an honor to have all the cadets here. And fortunately this year we had somebody from the North Country, Anthony Tejkl. He's a cadet. He's from Theresa, New York. So we were happy to introduce him in the chamber. It's always great to host the West Point cadets. And we look forward to Fort Drum Day and when we host the 10th Mountain Division here. So also for visitors, we had nuclear in New York as we continue moving forward towards new technology that is going to provide a clean energy source that is going to be both reliable and dependable and dispatchable, and it leads to a tremendous economic development. If you look at all the major tech companies, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, just on and on and on, they are all in the business for advanced nuclear technologies. Micron is another one. So it was great to have a conversation, very lengthy conversation with these folks, and we look for more to come on that topic. So as always, it's an honor and a privilege to serve you in Albany.